Good evening, I'm Lori Tucker and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list, tonight's Knoxville City Council meeting is now underway. On the agenda, 2 items that would bring changes to Chilhowee Park. The first is a purchase and development agreement allowing the mayor to sell a portion of park property to the Emerald Youth Foundation. The other is a lease agreement which would allow Muse Knoxville to expand into the Jacob building. Last night, the East Knoxville community gathered to discuss these plans at Chilhowee Park. They said while the portion of the park the mayor is looking to sell is underutilized, they want the area to stay public land and they want more time to come up with alternatives before City Council votes on the sale.
Really, what East Knoxville needs, not only East Knoxville, but the connected community for the city, is the ability to have a walking trail, a dog park, as some of your neighbors mentioned. We want picnic tables and activities associated with making sure the investment is equal to the tax dollar that is spent here in this community.
Our crew is at the meeting right now. We're going to bring you an update on what happens coming up tonight at 11. Well, next on the 7 tonight, fall football season ticket prices are going up next year and fans are pretty divided over the news. Tennessee Athletics Director Danny White announced these tickets will cost an average of 4% more in 2026. An email sent to season ticket holders says the higher prices will support student athletes. These increases are in addition to the 10% talent fee that helps the school, quote, attract and retain top talent on Rocky Top. Next season, the base price for a season ticket will be $450. You'll also pay a contribution fee, the cheapest of which is $96 in the Upper South section. This makes the least expensive season ticket $546. Some fans say they're willing to pay if it means a better stadium and better players.
We have to be able to recruit those kids. Those kids now come with money, and whether we like that or not, it is what it is, and we have to find a way to do that. I would say the delivery probably wasn't great timing. At least Danny White's getting a year in advance ahead of it.
Other fans, however, were not quite as enthusiastic, saying they're being priced out of tickets that they've held on to for years. Hey, if you want to save some money, you'll be able to watch the fall season opener right here on WATE 6. Tennessee plays Syracuse Saturday, August 30th. It is a noon kickoff, and other games will follow. None of them will cost you a dime to watch. Again, it's all coming up a week from Saturday right here on Channel 6. Next on the 7 tonight, the University of Tennessee Police Department is welcoming 2 new canines to its ranks, both trained in explosive and vapor wake detection. The additions bring the department's canine unit to 5 working dogs. Canine Doc, a chocolate Labrador mix, is named in honor of Dr. Spencer Gregg, a longtime director of the UT Student Health Center. Canine Holt, a black lab, is named for former UT president Dr. Andrew Holt. Both dogs will work campus events alongside their handlers, adding an extra layer of security while honoring UT's legacy of service and care. Next on the 7, tonight the search continues for a missing Knox County man at the center of a silver alert. Take a good look at his picture. We're going to have it for you again. It's 84-year-old John Quirk. He's 6 feet tall. He weighs 160 pounds. He may be driving a silver 1997 Toyota RAV4 with Nevada tags and may be driving through Alabama. Quirk has a medical condition that may limit his ability to get back home safely without some help. If you happen to see Quirk or his vehicle, you're asked to call the Knox County Sheriff's Office or the TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND. Next on the 7 tonight, a Scott County man facing charges. He's accused of trying to blow up an Oneida Walmart store. Martin Carl Robbins faces charges of terrorism, aggravated arson, and reckless endangerment after the incident that happened yesterday. Court records show that Walmart employees noticed a fire by a propane station. After reviewing security footage, law enforcement officers say they saw a truck stop in front of the station while the driver lit an object on fire and threw it out of the window before driving away. Officers determined the truck belonged to Robbins and they were able to track it down. When searching it, they found a bottle full of fuel with paper towels hanging out of it. Robbins' bond has been set at $500,000. He's being held in the Scott County Jail tonight and is expected to appear in court tomorrow. Next on the 7, a celebration today for the cleanup at the American Nuclear Corporation Superfund site in Oak Ridge. The Environmental Protection Agency and state and local leaders gathered to commemorate the $10.7 million cleanup. The radioactive materials at the American nuclear site were 5 to 6 times more energetic than those at the nearby Oak Ridge Superfund site. It took around 18 months for the project to be finished. We spoke with the Anderson County Mayor about the collaboration that helped complete this project.
We're just so thankful for the partnership. I mean, EPA coming into our community, using those resources to get this cleaned up for our community. We're eternally grateful. We love the partnership between TDEC, EPA, and local government. It gets things done, makes things happen, and it benefits us all.
The next step here is to return this land to the state and to consider redevelopment opportunities out there. And wrapping up the Big 7 list for you, State Senator Ken Yeager now speaking out against the proposed landfill we've been covering in Scott County. As we've been telling you, Transrail Waste Services wants to build the landfill in Windfield that's near Oneida. It would be built on property that is right next to an existing landfill, and the new landfill would include a rail transfer station that would allow for waste to be shipped in from other places. The group that is fighting the proposed landfill is called Cumberland Clear. When the group asked for this permit to be revoked, it claimed that it was never lawfully approved in the first place. Transrail Waste Services recently submitted an application to the State Department of Environment and Conservation with its plans, but in June, the state deemed the application to be incomplete.